Today I'm going to be making a breakfast sandwich. What you'll need for this is 2 strips of bacon, salt, pepper, shredded cheese, hot sauce or general Tabasco sauce, eggs, paprika, and bagels. Plain if necessary. You'll also need butter for the pan. You'll also need a little of aluminum foil. I've already shown you all the ingredients. Now let's go over it. First, what you want to do is just put your no. Now what you're gonna be wanting to do is first put your and turn it up to, I'd say around like a 3.5, maybe a 4, just to get it up there. Then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to get a little butter in that pan just so that it can, so the eggs will be good. Not too much, just a little, just around a 1/4 of a teaspoon. No, this butter not for you. To come up to temp, and yeah. First, we're going to be doing the eggs. Now, the eggs, really, you don't need anything too special, just regular old eggs. This is later par, but basically, I found out an easier way. One, the amount of butter that I'm using here isn't good, like more butter because the eggs got slightly burnt for this. And also, with the amount of butter that I used, you can see it right here. It's pretty easy just to simply just put your knife and just, or like any general utensil, even like anything, just put it in and just move the butter around. It's way easier, way simpler than just moving the entire pan, just doing it. It's literally just for show, the pan thing. Just if you're looking for simplicity and way easierness, just do what I'm doing right here. So right now my stove is up to around a 4.5, or around general half of where it would be. Like the high is 10, so I would say just a little bit under mid. Now just crack it. Now this recipe is pretty forgiving because it's going to be over easy, so you really don't have to do much. Now actually you're going to be putting on the egg a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, and also just a little bit, not too much, just a little bit, just a little of the hot sauce, not too much. Just enough to where it gets the flavor in there. This isn't that spicy of a sandwich. You make it spicy or not as spicy as you want it to be. But yeah, really it's just to your preference. You know, you just want it enough so that you can still taste the cheese, which is a good part of this. Just put a little salt on it while it's cooking, just so it adds that little flavor in there while it's cooking. Once the membrane around the egg is fully cooked, that's when you flip. Make sure it turns completely white. There's no yellow, other than the yolk. And now you just put like just a single glug of the hot sauce. Okay, there you go. Looks good. Now it's just pretty simple. You're just going to fold it over onto itself, just like that. Perfectly fine. If any of the egg yolk escapes, it should lower temp. Okay, lower temp. Now what you want to do here is now you're just going to want to lower the temp so it doesn't get too stuck to the pan. Like it's good like when you're cooking it up, but other than that. So now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to put this on there. I'm going to put this in the pan with it, both of them, one on top of the other, just so they both get the general heat of it. Let's flip it. That looks good. You can see here there's like a slight toasting on the bagel. Not much, but just enough to where it really tastes good. But now what you're going to want to do is, you see this? See how I put it like this? What you're going to want to do is, you're going to want to do is you're going to take now your shredded cheese. Now this cheese isn't open, but it's shredded cheese. You're going to want to take your shredded cheese, just enough, just a little like handful, just not too much. And you're going to just want to sprinkle it on the bottom. And then you're just going to want to put the egg over that. And you're just going to want to put it all over the place. Just enough to where it just puts in everything and boom, that looks nice, looks good. Now that's part one done. Now what you're going to want to do, get the bacon out. Now you're going to want like the good, not pre-cooked stuff, just the regular, you can pick it up from any supermarket, drugstore. Just get a good big piece out, just good big old piece out. Then what you're going to want to do is just simply just put it down. Yeah, you hear that? Ooh, that's great. Then what you're going to want to quickly do is you're going to want to get both your hot sauce and your paprika, and you're just going to want to. Now I usually put like the paprika or the hot sauce on. I suggest putting a little bit of the hot sauce on first. You're going to just want to put like a little bit of the hot sauce on. Just give it like a couple of good gloves all over. You're not going to want to put too much paprika on the bacon, but just enough to where it like starts to kind of cover. Flip this stuff. So now you're going to want to do what you did last time. Do this side too. And you're going to want to like pat it down a bit so it doesn't get like too like all scrunched up, because that's what bacon likes to do when you cook it. Now what you're going to want to do to flip it is you're going to want to take it from the side here, take it from the side, and then you're going to want to flip it over like this, and then boom, pow, perfect, just like that. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to pretty simply just cut it in half with the spatula. Just cut it in half with the spatula. Now what you're going to want to do is take this off of the egg and just bring the bacon over to the sandwich, and you're going to want to put it down in a sort of like X formation over the egg. Just one side, and then the other. There you go. Perfect. Yeah, there you go. This is a good sandwich. You just put this on over. And that both tastes great. It's really good, and super easy to make. Yeah. Really. Okay. See you. Hope you have a good day. Bye.